Okay, so I want to say this is on. So what I'm doing today is an Airbus A320 flight from Geneva to Cote d'Azur. It's a little roundabout way here, so it's a pretty short flight, about 35 minutes. Um, what we can do here is we can go direct on the runway here, so it doesn't take so long to get pushed back and everything. Everything will be started up and ready to go as soon as we hit the deck, so let's fly. I'm gonna see if this time I can actually manage to make things a little better. My landing the last time was a little sloppy, a lot sloppy actually. I barely got on the runway, like only my back right wheel actually hit the runway because a little hiccup in the ILS system, and I think I've realized what I did wrong there, and that's that I didn't set my altimeter before landing. So I kind of want to check something here real quick while this is loading. Hiccup in the ILS so don't mind me. I'm doing a little clicky in the background. Realized what I did wrong there, and that's that I didn't set my altimeter before landing. So, um, okay, so that's not going to work the way I want it to. Let's see here. I just got to make sure everything's working properly. I can't really like monitor this sound anyway from here, so it should be all working properly. I just want to make sure everything's functioning properly before I end up recording and everything.
Geneva Tower Cygnus 2112 at runway 22 ready for departure IFR to Nice. Cygnus 2112 altimeter 30.15 windcom. Cleared for takeoff runway 22. Cleared for takeoff runway 22 Cygnus 2112.
Oh, okay, that's kind of loud. That's not all the way down a lot. Oh, okay. So before a little too long here, I'm gonna actually actually have a flight joystick that I can use for this. Everything functioning properly here. Okay, there we go. That was right. Alright, so look, release the parking brake and set this to 16,000 feet for now. Still a little loud. Kind of monitoring this in the background and making sure that oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Just setting the audio and everything correctly here so I can see, I can't really tell how this is gonna sound until I'm kind of like looking at it and stuff. All right, I guess there's really nothing left to do now except okay, we got flight director on. Everything else looks like it's functioning properly. Let's set the altimeter here. Oh, okay. Good morning and welcome to Geneva, Switzerland. We are going to be flying direct from Geneva to Cote d'Azur. It's going to be about a 35-minute flight, and we're going to just gently lift off here. Welcome to Delta Airlines, and thank you for flying with us. Please enjoy your flight. And up we go. Yeah, I kind of got the dead zone on my controller here, not set very well, so it's a little bit wobbly on that takeoff, but that'll all be fixed later here when I can actually kind of get a decent flight stick like I'm going to have coming in here on Sunday.
119.53 Cygnus 2112. Goodbye. Geneva departure Cygnus 2112 is at 2,900 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Take a little good look at Geneva before we leave. Alright, we'll turn on. Whoa, what is that doing? Did I not press the button? Alright, there we go. Now we're all back on track again. Now that's kind of why we're not doing as well as we should be right now. It's not really wanting to behave properly.
Cygnus 2112, contact Marseille Center on 120.85.
Alright.
Good day.
120.85 Cygnus 2112. Goodbye. Marseille Center Cygnus 2112 is passing 8,100 feet,
Set
climbing
this to
14,000 feet.
14,000 since that's where they want me right now.
Cygnus 2112, Marseille Center, altimeter 30.15 radar contact. Continue to Roma. Cygnus 2112, contact Marseille Center on 124.5. Good day.
124.5 Cygnus 2112.
Alright. Roll this
Goodbye.
back to auto throttle.
Marseille Center Cygnus 2112 is at 11,300 feet, climbing 14,000
Okay.
feet.
That was a little bit of a finicky takeoff,
Cygnus
but we're on
211
course
to
now.
Marseille Center, altimeter 30.15 radar contact. Continue to Roma. Cygnus 2112, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Alright, we got vector in for
Climb and maintain
23,000
flight
feet.
level 230 Cygnus 2112.
Really should just put that in there as my first vector anyway.
Magic Sun 10 tree traffic is 10 o'clock tree miles at flight level 330 Emperor. Report them in sight.
I chose this particular flight because it's kind of morning time-ish. The sun's not very high in the sky, and it's a very pretty area of the world. I got the Google Maps add-on here, so we can look at all of our terrain here as it looks on Google Maps. And just a shout out to whoever the hell made this awesome injector. It's just a beautiful day for flying, not a cloud in the sky. This is going to be a pretty low flight. I think we maybe turn up our application capture audio just a little bit here. I'm going to reset the altimeter here. So I got to remember this time when I'm landing to actually set my altimeter so the ILS functions properly. Just make sure we have the right ILS settings here in the flight computer. Okay, we got ILS 4R. That's good. All right, that's correct. So we're going to be landing on runway 4R and should probably be just about right. And now I got my flight stick that's going to look just like this one here for the A320. Um, it's going to be a lovely little piece of kit to have laying around for these flights. Will definitely make flying a lot smoother. Flying with a Xbox controller is good enough, but it's definitely not as good as it would be with a actual flight stick. But I like this mountainous terrain here. It's really pretty out in this little area. I wish I could live in Switzerland or Norway or anywhere in that area. Alright, well, since we got autopilot on, I gotta go into the kitchen for something real quick. Gotta go pop me a couple ibuprofen because I kind of have a headache. I don't know if I can hear my headphones on here. Probably should have muted them before I went out here because now all you can hear is my AC. We're not going to be very long at altitude, so maybe about 10-15 minutes. Then we're going to start the descent. Just doing a little slow look around on the plane. Good little terrain check. Well, I'd love to actually fly one of these in real life just to be able to do it. You need all kinds of training and licensing and all of that noise, and well, frankly, I just probably won't get the clearance for it. And I can't hear anything on this while it's actually flying. Not a lot of aircraft around this area either, too, so I don't have all that flight traffic, um, air traffic control noise in the background. So when ATC actually says something, I'll actually be able to know they're talking to me. This mountainous terrain here is just gorgeous. Kind of why I chose this flight. I couldn't really think of anywhere else I'd rather go in Europe, and I didn't want to do a night flight because I mean there's no scenery on a night flight. You're just gonna see black. Oh, I just realized I had my autopilot off there for a while. I'm getting a little off track here. I accidentally hit the autopilot button, and then it only just occurred to me that I did that. I forgot what that button does, and I brushed it on accident. I'm surprised at how well this thing flew on its own without the autopilot on. No, the autopilot, you know, these planes are really good at maintaining their own altitude and stuff whenever you're just kind of just chilling. I really wish it would stop giving me these tool tips. Hold on a second here. If I turn off developer mode, I might actually start tracking my progress and stuff. I think it's on assistance options. Let's see. Huh. Oh yeah, now you know I've been flying on easy mode. Maybe I should turn that up to true to life so I can actually get a real feel for how it actually feels. But
Kenya
another
112
time
traffic in
perhaps.
sight.
For now, I'm just trying to get this thing done correctly. Yeah, we get it. Tips. Thank you. Go away. I think 23,000 feet is a nice altitude to stay at for a very good view of the terrain. And let's hope this landing here is going to actually be reasonable this time, because I had my altimeter screwed up, so it thought I was at like 300 feet when I was actually at like 600 feet. So I had to turn off autopilot real quick on the last landing and guide it onto the ground myself. It was a little too late because I was too low. I was just kind of letting it try to land me itself, but it really wasn't doing what I wanted it to. Let's see, how long is this flight left? Okay, yeah, we should be coming in for final descent, or starting the descent here in about 5 minutes or so, if that. I made sure I got myself a left-handed joystick for this because I use my mouse with my right hand and I can just kind of fly the plane with my right. And honestly, it would be more true to life because I mean, that's where the flight stick is. That's what you're using. That's what you should use. I paid like almost $80 for that damn thing, more than I paid for the little monitor that I got for my laptop as well. And that's gonna be nice because then I'm gonna have a monitor on my laptop as well that I can look at for all my instrument panels, so I can just kind of keep it like this and still see all my panels, which is gonna be fantastic. Yeah, see, you can see we're starting to come to where the ocean is now. There should be some settings here on here that will kind of. It's not particularly useful. This is a really pretty flight, which is why I wanted to take it. And see little streaks of the aircraft going across the sky. There's just one that I can see. They're really a little too high to see any particular detail. Oh, there's another airstrip to land on if I wanted to land. One of these days I might just do something like, oh no, I'm having an emergency, I need to land quickly, and then just land in a random ass airstrip in one of these. See if I can do it as well as I think I can. Alright, we're gonna have ATC telling me to descend here before too long, so I might as well clock this in for probably gonna be descend and maintain 13,000 feet, or like 11,000 or something, so I can just clock that in and I can press that when they're ready. I'm surprised I haven't been told to start descending yet.
Swiss 2147, contact Marseille Center on 120.85. Good day.
Nice Cote d'Azur is a nice airport to land at because it's right there on the edge of the beach, basically, right on the edge of the ocean,
Cygnus
which, as we can see,
2112,
is coming
descend
up
and
now.
maintain 17,000 feet.
I'm gonna pull up my map actually.
Descend and maintain
And see
17,000
where we're
feet
going
Cygnus
here.
2112.
Yeah, we're not too very far away from the. I've gotten pretty good at using the landing systems on these things so far, and I'd like to take off all of the assists and stuff that it tells me to use. It's kind of irritating.
Cygnus 2112, please expedite
Oh
your
shit!
descent
It already
17,000
told me
feet.
to come down to 17,000. Actually, I can use this button now. This is the expedite button. We can. Oh, that's for climbing, I guess, not descending. Well, we're beginning the descent now, so I might as well clock this in at 11,000. So I'm sure by some point we're gonna actually have something else there.
Corsica Tree 50, you are tree 7 miles east. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 1 tree left approach via Jimco transition. Cleared to Jimco.
Yeah, that's
Marseille
probably what
Center
they're gonna tell
Airbus
me
Whiskey Mike
to
Tango
go down to
2989er is at flight level tree 50,
12,000
climbing
feet.
flight level 400. Airbus Whiskey Mike Tango 2989er Marseille Center radar contact continue.
So I'm kind of sick of this Xbox controller because it kind of has a little bit of stick drift on it.
Climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 1 tree left approach via Jimco transition. Cleared to Jimco Corsica Tree 50.
The AI on this is amazing because it can actually track real world flights and kind of give the air traffic control commands that they would be being given in real life. And I think that's incredibly impressive because, like, how do you even program that? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you.
Cygnus 2112 contact Marseille Center on 120.85. Good day.
120.85 Cygnus 2112. Goodbye. Marseille Center Cygnus 2112 is passing 17,200 feet, descending 17,000 feet.
Cygnus 2112 Marseille Center altimeter tree 0.06 radar contact. Continue to Tipic. Cygnus 2112 descend and
Okay,
maintain
that's the one I was
9,000
looking
feet. Keep
for.
speed
Descend
not
and
above
maintain
250
9,000
knots.
feet.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Keep speed not above 250 knots. Cygnus 2112.
Switch this down to 100. I suppose I should get this thing set up.
Cygnus 2112, you are tree 7 miles west. Descend and maintain
Descend
4,000
and
feet. Expect
maintain
ILS Zulu
4,000
runway 4
feet.
right approach via Mike Uniform Sierra transition. Cleared to Mike Uniform Sierra.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS Zulu runway for right approach via Mike Uniform Sierra transition. Clear to Mike Uniform
It
Sierra
should be a
Cygnus
nice, relatively
2112.
easy landing. I don't think the Pull down the flaps to 10%.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Yeah, I know. We gotta
Overspeed.
just gotta
Overspeed.
lower the speed.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
We get down below 5,000 feet here. I'll pull out the landing
Cygnus
gear.
2112 climb and maintain
Climb and
15,000
maintain
feet.
15,000 feet. Why?
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Cygnus 2112.
That would be a silly thing to do right now. I'm just gonna not do that.
Cygnus 2112 contact Nice approach on 120.16. Good day.
120.16 Cygnus 2112. Goodbye. Nice approach Cygnus 2112 is at 9,700 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
Cygnus 2112 Nice approach altimeter 30.05 radar contact continue. Cygnus 2112 descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 200 knots.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep
All right,
speed
let's
not
set
above 200
flaps to
knots.
20.
Cygnus 2112.
Airspeed's about 190 right now, so we're kind of slowing ourselves down some. Okay, good time to pop out the landing gear. Okay, just making sure that's not on. We're 4,000. We'll set flaps to 20. Yeah, it wasn't 15. I said misspoke last time. Turn the landing system on. Alright, we're on the final descent leg now.
Cygnus 2112, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Cygnus 2112.
Set flaps to full.
Cygnus 2112, descend and maintain 1,600 feet.
Descend and maintain 1,600
Descend and
feet.
maintain
Cygnus
16,000
2112.
feet. We can now see the airstrip coming up. We're right on it. Coming in a little high. I want to see if the landing system does what it's supposed to do.
Cygnus 2112, you are 8 miles southwest of Nice. Contact Nice Tower on 122.38 when inbound on the approach.
Okay, we're going to turn off autopilot. I'm going to land this myself because it doesn't seem to
Tower
want to
on
actually
122.38. Cygnus
get down to
2112.
where it's supposed to do.
Nice Tower. Cygnus
And
2112.
dip
8
this
miles
down a little
southwest. Inbound
faster.
ILS Zulu runway for right approach.
Cygnus 2112, Nice Tower. Altimeter tree 0.0 tree, wind tree 27 at 5. Cleared ILS Zulu runway for right approach.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway for right approach. Cygnus 2112.
Cygnus 2112, wind tree 27 at 5. Caution, the Airbus landing runway 4 left. Cleared to land
Why is
runway
this
4
landing
right.
system not going down to the altitudes it's supposed to?
Cleared to land runway for right. Cygnus 2112.
This isn't giving me the localizer or anything. It's very frustrating.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
All right, almost a perfect landing. Turn on reverse thrusters. Turn on reverse thrusters. Thank you.
Cygnus 2112, turn next taxiway. Cygnus 2112, contact ground on 121.705.
121.705 Cygnus 2112. Goodbye.
That was a pretty good landing. I could have done a little bit better, a little smoother, but we got on the ground like we were supposed to do. And like they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. And bonus points on this one because I can actually fly the plane again. Why are you trying to send bombs at me? I don't want to get... All y'all move! What? Alright, we'll taxi to the gates.
Nice ground Cygnus 2112 request taxi to the gate.
Cygnus 2112 taxi to gate 44 using taxiway.
Taxiing to gate 44 via taxiway Cygnus 2112.
And we are at Nice Cote d'Azur Airport.
Nice ground easy 4002 requesting the end of pushback. Easy 4002 request to end pushback received. Nice ground easy 4002 with Charlie ready to taxi IFR. Easy 4002 taxi to and hold short of runway 4 left
So
via
the thrusters
taxiway.
are pretty low here.
Contact tower on
This
118.7
thing's just kind
when
of
ready.
racing. Yeah, you better run, bus. I know you're not going to stop right in front of me.
Taxiing hold short runway 4 left via taxiway easy
You know what? We're going to
4002.
pretend it's not there.
Nice ground easy 29er tree 9er requesting pushback.
Alright, got a parking brake locked. Welcome to Nice Cote d'Azur Airport. Current local time is no idea. Get the
Nice
jetway
ground Cygnus
connected.
2112. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Cygnus 2112, the jetway is going to be connected.
Vive la France! Okay, the jetway is connected. We can begin disembarking. Welcome to Nice Cote d'Azur Airport. Thank you for flying Delta Airlines, which definitely shouldn't be in this region.